Why Amy's kids are no longer featured on 1000 Pound Sisters. When 1000 Pound Sisters premiered in 2020, Amy Slatton had two major goals to hit. Of course, she wanted to get weight loss surgery and shed off all her extra pounds. But at the same time, her biggest dream was to become a mom. Of course, that felt like a far-fetched idea, especially since she began her weight loss journey at 406 pounds. But Slatton managed to prove everyone wrong. She first lost 124 pounds and underwent her gastric bypass, which was the entire point of the show, so it didn't come as too much of a surprise. But a few months after the procedure, she announced that she was pregnant too, while her doctor had advised her against starting a family so quickly. Slatton clearly marches to the beat of her own drum. Despite all the complications she dealt with along the way, she gave birth to her first son, Gage Dion, with Michael Halterman in November 2020. She then went on to welcome her second son, Glenn Allen, in 2022. Slatton's experience with motherhood obviously became an important part of the show. But during the more recent seasons of 1000 Pound Sisters, her sons seemed to have completely disappeared. Amy Slatton and Michael Halterman's divorce is a reason for her kids' absence. Slatton and Halterman tied the knot in March 2023. However, their marriage was extremely short-lived and came to a bitter end in 2023. In an interview with Slatton revealed that the two had been dealing with problems in their relationship for a while. The final straw was an argument they had over buying formula for their firstborn, but Slatton claimed that she had stopped loving him a long time ago. The reality star shared that she only sees or talks to Halterman when it involves their children. While the former couple has settled their divorce, the process was anything but easy. Right after filing for divorce from Slatton in 2013, Halterman claimed that he did not want his children to be shown on 1000 Pound Sisters. An insider told the U.S. Sun that this had been a point of contention between the former couple, especially because Slatton disagreed with Halterman's opinion and wanted her kids to continue being part of the family's reality show. At the time, Slatton's demands to restrict his kids from being filmed could have been a pressure tactic because he didn't seem to have any problem with it when he was married to Halterman. It's possible that Halterman lost that fight because of this stance being so sudden. This might have been why the kids continued to featured on the show after their parents had split up. But considering Slatton's September 2024 arrest on suspicion of drug possession, followed by her pleading guilty in December 2024, Halterman could have been granted some injunction against it. This could be a great thing for the kids. Considering Slatton's recent legal troubles, decreased screen time might actually be a healthy decision. Growing up on camera is never easy for children. They deserve the chance to live their lives without being constantly caught up in the drama that surrounds their mother's reality TV journey. Fans have often questioned Slatton's ability to be a good mom while she is constantly followed by cameras. But that's not the only problem. As an adult, she can barely regulate her own emotions, and adding two kids into the mix was just a bad idea. The truth is that the reality star is still struggling with maintaining her weight loss. In many instances of the show, it's been evident that she doesn't have the willpower or strength to give up food or her unhealthy addiction to nicotine. As sad as it is, sometimes it feels like Slatton only liked the idea of having children. But as her boys grow older, she has gotten increasingly neglectful of them, which has been pretty tough to watch. The reality star is putting herself first, and it's evident that in her current emotional state, she might not be fit enough to take care of her kids. In a situation like this, taking a step back from the cameras could be the perfect opportunity for her and Halterman to provide the kids with some stability. It could also allow Amy the space she needs to focus on improving herself as a mother.